Okay, well, welcome everybody. Good morning. Welcome to our February Style Chat. We are super excited today. We have an amazing founder with us today. I wanted to give you some background information. This is Tami Lange. She is the founder of Save the Girls, and she will tell us all about her journey. But just to give you some background on how I got connected with her. I was at a modern day wife event in Scottsdale, Arizona a few months back. It was the What She Said event, and your daughter Elizabeth um, had her own table, and she was showing us your product. And I was so impressed with the story. I fell in love with the story and with the concept and what you do. And I'm so excited to have you here and to share your story with our audience. And then, yeah, so let's get started. Tammy, thank you so much for being with us. We're so excited to have you today. So tell us about how your journey to save the girls happened.
Well, I love that you do style and fashion because that's what I feel like we bring at Save the Girls. It's always fashion, but with function, right? And we're both wearing one of our little clip and goes now so that our phone is accessible, but that's not how I launch. So it is kind of a funny story. And hopefully, for anybody out there, you get a little inspired that you can go out and do anything. Because what happened was two of my daughters lost their phones in the same week, and I was not happy with them. It was iPhones and we didn't have the insurance, super expensive. One lost on a trail, and why the whole family looked for this phone. The other daughter got her jeans dirty on the trail, and so she washed her
Oh,
that same night. So it was like two. My sister-in-law, she had the solution and she told the kids, she said, you should really you could put your phone here. And it was in her bra. She pulled her phone out of her bra, but she had breast cancer right where she kept her phone. I'm like, this is insane. There's got to be a better way for us to keep these phones safe and secure. So what I did the next day, this is true story. It was all happened within 4 or 5 days. We went canoeing and I could text through a waterproof bag. And I thought, wait a minute. What if we put a plastic backing inside of that? And I have one here. It's on my tote, but put a plastic back here that then your phone could just drop right in, and now, boom, you have a place where your phone is accessible and you can use it. This one's actually toggled to my tote right now, so that's what I wear there. But so then I created a Save the Girls touchscreen purses. And from the very beginning, we decided that 10% of all profit would go to breast cancer research. And this idea of having your phone in the back of a purse, we have all kinds, are all RFID protected and a place for your passport, so great for travel. But all of our purses went viral, and we actually have been able to donate $160,000 now to breast cancer research as part of our product line. So it came out of a need. And so everything I design is for your cell phone or for your extra little things to have its own place, and RFID wherever I can put that. And so you're safe and secure. So anyway, that's how the idea came about, and that's why we donate to breast cancer research. And also, fun story, after we were able to use the back of your cell phone, case after I put this little thing in the back of a purse, we were able to use our phone wherever we want and no more losing or dropping or cracking it. So it's been a journey for us, but that's why we got started with Save the Girls.
what a remarkable story. And I got goosebumps when you told me how much you've actually donated to breast cancer
I know
research.
you have a heart too for missions, and you want to try to help people also with your business. And I think that's a really great point about women-owned companies. We really are drawn to giving back to people. Like, it's really not all about us. It's fun. It's a lot of work, a lot of capital, but you have this heart to be able to give back. I have a heart to give back. And that is why it's Save the Girls, why we named ourselves Save the Girls, because also we want to have that kind of tie-in to be able to give back. And that's how we created the brand anyway, was out of a need.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how beautiful. What a beautiful story. Was this your first entrepreneurial journey or um, is this a side gig for you? How's
Oh,
that
definitely
coming
not a
out?
side gig anymore. And it
Yeah.
wasn't then. So I had done marketing my whole life, and I was involved in a family-owned company in the past. But this is truly my first time on my own. And I really did like had a meeting. I had 5 kids. I'm like, okay, guys, can we have a meeting? This seems like a good idea. The girls lost their phones. We can use this in the back of a purse. I put it to 17 factories, bid on me the next day. And so basically, I launched out of my basement of my home with really just my kids and my husband, as backup help. So that's how we kind of launched. And then,
Like how most
yeah,
businesses start in the basement.
yeah, in the it was definitely in the basement. We outgrew the basement really quickly. It was crazy. The first month I thought I'd be an online sensation. I was not. I'm old, obviously, and that was like so we threw the purses in the car and started going to boutiques and hairdressers and things like that. And so the first month I only sold $590 online. The next month I ran to all the stores I could and we sold $20,000. And then next month, which was December, but we sold $40,000 in 1 month. And then in January, we went to the gift market in Atlanta and we were able to sell $90,000 there. So we actually grew like really quickly with Save the Girls, but it's because fashion and function, just like you're styling people, right? Once you wear this, especially the chain you have on right now, I'm not kidding. When I started wearing that chain, I created that about 2.5 years ago. Every time I wore it out, people go, "Oh, you look so nice." It's really your accessories. Your
Right.
accessories build up what you're wearing and make you look nicer. And it was funny because I was just wearing like what I would consider normal clothes, and nobody had ever like commented how nice I looked. And then after I started wearing this, or this one is really a
I
statement.
love that
Once
one.
I started doing that, then it was all over. You know what I mean? Like I get complimented
Yeah.
all the time, but it's really just it's a cell phone accessory.
Right.
We've made it cool. So
I
yeah.
love it. And when you say function, you're not kidding because, I definitely for me, I'll be going to the post office or UPS and I have boxes with me and I don't want to carry in my bag because I've already got boxes with me. But I'm like thinking, okay, I got my boxes. I can do this. I have my phone, my keys, my wallet all in one hand and I'm holding my boxes. But this is like amazing because my phone hooks onto here. But we forgot I also have the little wallet that hooks on right over here on this part here. So all I have to do is just hook it on. It's very easy. Just go boop, and it's hooked on.
I'm
Yeah.
at the office and I'm literally wearing this. I will tell everybody who's a shopper it's dangerous because now your credit card's always right there with you. So even at night, it's like sitting on the couch and this is what I wear. I wear it. My postman came to the door. He said, "You really do always wear your phone." I'm like, "Yeah, I do." But all your credit cards are here. So I have like 8 credit cards. So
I-
yeah, you can have your credit cards, but also your keys. So I do stick my key fob in here. Right now, I have my
uh-huh.
earbuds because I'm at the office and lipstick. But you put different things in your little purse and you're good to go. But that's where the fashion and function is. So fun fact, if you want to know a little side story about the clip and go. So I
Oh wait.
invented the touchscreen purse. And that lasted for 5 years.
Uh-huh.
And it did really well, but not lasted. But you always have to reinvent
Oh,
yourself every five
absolutely. Yes.
years, right? So I mean, no matter what, I guess
Change
that's
with the
just the
times.
timeline.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, we made it through COVID and all that, but I needed to come up with something new. And I was blessed with a partnership with Lori Greiner from Shark Tank.
Oh
Not,
wow.
yeah, that was a fun story too. I can tell
Oh,
you
I
about that.
love her. Yeah.
She's the best. I have to tell
Yeah.
you, she is the best. But what we had, she sent me a text and she said, "You should do something like this." And what it was little earbuds, like little things on here like metal, but
Uh-huh.
then I'd have to sell cases.
Oh, I
And
see.
I always design, I have 5 kids, big family. I always think about who's going to use it. Well, I don't know any of my children's cell phone sizes anymore, right? So if I wouldn't be able to buy it for them as a gift, then nobody else can buy it as a gift. So I wanted to come up with how can I make this one size fit all? And that's where this little piece came up. So I saw something similar on like TikTok, but on a lanyard. And so
Uh,
I created this made out of seatbelt material. So if it can save your life, it can save your phone. And it just goes in the back side of your cell phone case like this.
right.
And it's so small that you can
Yes, you can
yeah,
still charge with it.
charge. Yeah,
Yeah, as you can
absolutely.
see, you can still charge. You can have your case on
Yes.
and still be
Yeah.
able to charge it. I
Yeah,
love that.
everything's
Yeah.
right here. Yep, just like that. And here you go. So,
Yes.
and then I also made this so that I hope you see this on yours too, because like, I'm getting older, I'm half blind, but I made a hole so that it's pretty easy to get that on.
Yeah,
So
it
that
was.
you can
I
turn it
think
on or
if
off.
anything, yeah, it was very easy to get on. So yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you just can wear your phone. So no more losing, dropping, or cracking your phone. So that is really kind of the fun thing to Save the Girls. But this idea, Lori Grenier really birthed it, and that was a fun
Wow. Great. I didn't even
secondary
know that.
product.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah,
how
yeah. It
beautiful.
was
Yeah.
it was her idea. I just tweaked it because we needed it to fit
Right,
everybody's
right,
cell
right.
phone case.
Well,
Yeah.
well, this is a great way to segue into the
Yep.
different products that you offer. And I know we've showed people different things, but we have actual things, photos of some of the products that you offer on your website, and your website is
Yeah.
savethegirls.com. So let me
Absolutely. Yep.
pull up the first item that we're going to share with our audience. So
So while you're pulling that up, fun fact for anybody listening, if you look at the strap right now, not as only is it a strap that you can completely wear, your phone's at the bottom where that little black card is, but it's also a wristlet. So they're both, you can wear them as a wristlet, you can wear them as a crossbody, either way.
okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. So this is the first one of the first chains. It's more of like a how would you call this kind? It's like an
It's an
acrylic chain.
acrylic.
Yeah, it's an acrylic
Yes.
chain. And then
Hmm.
there's the little wallet that attaches to it. And here is how it looks on.
Yep. And it
And
went
then
so viral. I got to tell you, people love this one because you know how there's so many. I mean, I'm not wearing it today because it's winter, but the bright florals, all of that. When you wear this, it's kind of translucent, so it can go with anything. It's almost like wearing our gold chains that you and I are wearing now, but this one, it goes with anything that you're wearing because the
yeah,
color comes through it.
yes, I love that.
So yeah, it's super fun.
And then let's see here. I'm gonna just pull this out. So this is more of a thicker um, band.
Guitar strap.
Yeah, it's more of,
Yes.
yeah, it's like a guitar strap, exactly. And
Yes.
so, and it comes in different styles too. So this is not just the only style that it comes in. I think there are like 5 or 6 different guitar strands that you have, correct?
There are so many guitar straps because
Yeah,
I got to tell you, this also makes a wristlet.
yeah,
So, it has this little piece because really, when I design everything, like I said, I have all these kids. When I was designing this line, I was at my daughter's university and I was noticing all the kids were wearing a wristlet with their keys. Their phone wasn't on there, but their
yeah,
keys and their pouch, right? And I'm
right,
like, well, wait a minute. If somebody's going to buy this for a college age student or a college age student want it for themselves, they're going to want to make it into a wristlet. So
right,
that's why I added the wristlet to this was for that. So like all of them are both crossbodies and wristlets. So you can truly wear it the way you want. And the little pouch that we're both wearing just
right,
comes off and then you can put that onto your wristlet. So you don't
right.
have to leave it up. I like mine up high because
Uh-huh.
as I'm lifting my my phone to my ear, it just hangs. I'm sorry, I'm so far back, but it just hangs there. So I don't ever have, there's no weight, like it doesn't dangle. If you had
Right,
it here, then your pouch would always be at your ear. And I'm on the
right,
phone a lot. So I put mine here, but I always have two different places to put that pouch so that you can have it available. But yeah, they're also wristlets. So we love that about my product. All of my clip and goes, except I think you're going to show my next one, which is a zip and clip. And that one does not, oh, nope, this is it.
oh,
So this is a wristlet too. Do you see the O-rings there? This one
yeah, right
is very
here.
disguised. But yeah, those two, you can take it off. But the other thing is, I bet you're tiny. Did you take one of the links out? Because you can make it adjustable. So you can take
Oh,
that smaller link out and then it'll come up higher on you,
Oh, I
or you can
see.
make it into a wristlet. So it's both for adjustability and also to make a wristlet.
I was actually thinking of like sometimes wearing it as a belt. So
Yeah, you can do that
yeah,
too.
because sometimes the gold is nice as a belt too. And
Yeah.
yeah, so I was gonna play with it too and
Yeah,
have
I
my
can tell
stylist.
you're a style lady here, so you like to try the different ways.
Yeah.
But no, you can wear this in so many different ways.
Oh, this is super cute. So it's like a
Yeah,
gold, but I
yeah.
love this because it shows like, she's not, it's more of a casual
Thank you.
outfit, but it totally works with this. So
But
yeah.
it brings up your outfit. I mean,
Yes,
you can see it's like this
for
is
sure.
like it's definitely a fashion
Elevating it.
accessory with a purpose, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think the next one is the one you were, oh no, this is the wristlet. It's still the
Yeah.
same. This is the same one, but now
Yes.
it's a wristlet. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now this is the one you were gonna talk to us about where, tell us about this one.
So that is my new one. It's called my zip and clip. And the reason why I added this one, so this one, if you're doing a great job pointing, by the way. So right above where the bag is, that can come off. And now, yes, right there, you can put like, let's say you pick the leopard, you could put the leopard on here so you can actually make your
Oh,
strap
wow.
different
You can
with any of
find
our
it.
other Save the
Yeah.
Girls ones. But I added this. If you go to the next picture, you'll see why. Many people wanted a little bit a bigger wallet. And so, and see the D ring in the front there, that's for your keys. It does have
Right
a
here.
clip. Your glasses can fit right
Oh,
on there
wow.
too. So you can put your glasses there also. But your next one, if you go to the next slide, I think that shows the inside. See,
Yeah.
it's a full wallet, RFID protected. It has a place for your keys, your earbuds, things like that. So this is kind of a cross between a sling bag and one of our normal clip and goes. It
Right.
just has a little bit more space, and it's called our zip and clip. And this one went so, I mean, incredibly viral last year. We could not keep it in stock. In fact, I had to keep air flying them here to keep them in stock. But it's been a great seller also, and that's called our zip and clip.
Wow. You know what? I was looking at it and I thought this is like perfect when you're traveling and you're on those tours with, and you're just going from one place to the other and you don't want to lose track of your purse and your water bottle and your, like, so all you have to do is just have that on you. And, and it's perfect because you never have to worry about leaving it behind anywhere. And it's close to your chest. You don't have to worry about somebody pickpocketing you. So I love that. And also, like I was thinking, it's great probably when you're when you go to amusement parks. Not that I go often, but I think it's also perfect because you never know where to put your stuff, and that this is absolutely perfect for that. I'm not
No,
sure.
absolutely. Cruises too,
Oh,
like
cruises.
especially the one you and I are wearing for a cruise, because your little room key just goes right here.
Yeah.
You have your phone, you're always going to want to use it, right? But you don't want to carry a bag around. So there's just so many. And by the way, these are all stadium approved. Like our normal clip and goes are all stadium approved too. So you're going to a
Oh,
concert,
wow. Oh,
football
great.
game, all of that. You can, and it basically the size of a man's wallet, so you can just use it. The
That's
zip and clip, I don't know. I haven't tried that one at the stadium yet, but it is very small, so I don't know if they'd allow that. But I know
you're
that Clip
saying
and Goes,
these are approved.
all stadium approved. Yep,
Yeah,
that's
that's
same
so
size
great
as,
to know because I was
yep.
actually at a concert. I literally had to take everything out of my
Oh,
purse and
yes.
fit it into my husband's pockets and leave the purse behind. Fortunately, I found it later, but like it was yeah, so good to know. That's such a great idea for that. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So that it does make it an extra way to use this product. So there's just so many different functions for it. You can use it as a wristlet, crossbody, keep your phone on stadium. But honestly, like this is what I wear all the time. I always take my handbags overseas because I do need a place for my passport. And so that's awesome. But on my daily now, it's just this because it's so easy and it's so dangerous having those credit cards on you. But but it's really
Right.
great to have
Well,
everything in one place.
Well, you know me, I probably, I'm not going to get rid of my bags, but the nice thing is I can just take it off, put it in my other bag, and then pull it out when I'm doing errands and just wrap it back on again. So,
Yeah.
it's so easy, just on and off, and there
But
you.
the fun fact about that one in particular, that chain can fit inside your wallet. So
Oh,
when
oh,
that's what I do internationally. Again, I put my chain in here and then I'm just carrying this inside my purse. And when I want to
oh,
go down, you just pull that out. So
Nice,
that's the
nice.
nice thing about the chains.
I shouldn't stuff the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with so much stuff, maybe.
Oh no, that's
Well,
great.
no, you would
Great
have to take
stuff.
your earbud out to do that, but
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
but so where can we find your products?
We're at savethegirls.com. And so we would love for you to go there. We're, of course, on Amazon too at Save the Girls,
Okay, okay.
but savethegirls.com is the best place to go. As you know, we do donate to breast cancer research. So, Amazon always takes all their fees and all that stuff. And so you make less money off of that. So
Got
that
it.
does hamper the
The
profits to be able
donation.
to give
Yeah,
back. Yeah, and it's 10%. So we do give 10% of all profit goes to breast cancer research. And we do it through the American Cancer Society. So we've picked one place and that's where we, mail all of our checks for and it's working out really nice. So
beautiful.
yeah, we appreciate their partnership. It's been a fantastic opportunity to be able to do something a little greater than just doing an awesome product for people. It's a way to
I,
give back.
I, I love it. Yeah. So, Tammy, I can't tell you what a pleasure and an honor it has been to have you as our guest on the Style Chat.
Oh,
Again, I love your story, your product, your mission, and that you're giving back. I aspire to be like that. And so I wish you continued success and thank you again for being on our Style Chat. And if you're to our audience, if you're interested in getting one of these beautiful, handy dandy uh,
we call them the clip and goes
clip and
of
goes,
Save the
okay,
Girls.
clip and goes.
Clip and goes because it
Yeah,
just you clip and then you go. You
clip
just
and go. Okay,
clip.
clip
Yep,
and go.
that's it. Yep.
Just go to savethegirls.com and purchase it there. Obviously, it's available on Amazon, but the donations are bigger if you get it from the site itself. So thank you so much, Tammy. Have a beautiful day, and everybody, we'll see you next month. Okay,
Yeah,
take
and thank you everybody for watching and for your support of Save the Girls. We really appreciate it. If you could like our posts or follow us or all that, it also helps with our organic reach that then saves us money and allows us to have a little better donation each year for breast cancer research. So anyway, thank you.
wonderful. Okay, we will follow. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Okay,
Take care.
bye bye.